The planet Earth holds treasures that defy imagination, where nature and humankind have created masterpieces that transcend time. From the vibrant reefs of the Great Barrier Reef to the architectural perfection of the Taj Mahal, these wonders speak of love, ingenuity, and the power of the elements. Places like Yellowstone National Park reveal the geothermal heart of our world, while Christ the Redeemer extends his arms over Rio de Janeiro as a beacon of faith. Halong Bay and Iguazu Falls showcase the sculpting power of water, and Notre Dame Cathedral rises from the ashes as a symbol of resilience. On this journey, we will also explore the mysteries of Angkor Wat, where stones whisper ancient myths, and the Maldives, a fragile paradise battling climate change. The Eiffel Tower, with its metallic elegance, concludes this voyage, reminding us that beauty can emerge from the ephemeral. Each of these places is not just a destination, but a lesson about the grandeur of our planet and humanity's ability to create the eternal. Prepare to marvel at stories carved in coral, marble, water, and iron. 1. Great Barrier Reef. Stretching 2,300 kilometers off the coast of Queensland, the Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest reef system, visible even from space. This living ecosystem is home to 1,500 fish species, 401 types of hard coral, and legendary creatures like dugongs and green sea turtles. Its crystal-clear waters, with visibility up to 30 meters, reveal an underwater universe where brain corals and acroporas form surreal gardens. Coral is not rock, it is a living organism hosting symbiotic algae, zooxanthellae, responsible for its vibrant colors. This fragile balance suffers from coral bleaching caused by rising ocean temperatures. In 2016-2017, 30% of corals died, though areas like the ribbon reefs show remarkable resilience. The shallow waters near the Whitsunday Islands offer the best diving spots, with encounters with clownfish and manta rays. The Aboriginal Gugu Yimithirr culture has been connected to this place for 40,000 years, calling it Wagga Gabu. Today, tour operators blend technology and tradition. Glass-bottom boats allow sightings of turtles without getting wet, while scientific divers teach coral restoration. Lady Elliot Island, to the south, is the best place to swim with whale sharks, June to November. Protected as a World Heritage Site, it faces critical challenges: agricultural pollution, coastal development, and intense cyclones. Projects like the Reef Restoration and Adaptation Program use corals grown in underwater nurseries. More than a destination, it is a living laboratory, where every visitor witnesses the struggle between natural beauty and climate change. 2. Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal, India's architectural jewel, is considered the greatest monument to love ever built. This white marble mausoleum was commissioned in 1631 by Emperor Shah Jahan for his late wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Construction employed 20,000 artisans over 22 years, using materials brought from across Asia. Its perfectly symmetrical design blends Persian, Islamic, and Indian elements in unique harmony. The main structure is flanked by 4 40-meter minarets, tilted outward to protect the mausoleum. Intricate details include inlaid semi-precious stones, forming floral patterns and Quranic calligraphy. The marble changes color with the time of day, displaying pink hues at dawn and golden tones at sunset. The complex's gardens, designed as a representation of Islamic paradise, feature reflective water channels and ornamental trees. The main building houses cenotaphs, symbolic tombs, while the actual tombs lie in an underground chamber. Every architectural element carries symbolic meaning related to eternal life. Today, the Taj Mahal faces threats like air pollution and mass tourism. To preserve it, measures such as banning polluting factories in the region and limiting visitation times have been implemented. Despite challenges, it remains India's most iconic monument, attracting over 8 million visitors annually. 3. Yellowstone National Park. Established in 1872 as the world's first national park, Yellowstone is a geothermal wonder spanning 8,191 kilometers across Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. Its breathtaking landscape includes over 10,000 hydrothermal features, from geysers to vibrantly colored pools. The famous Old Faithful erupts every 90 minutes, shooting 95 degrees Celsius water jets up to 56 meters high. The park also sits atop the America's largest active supervolcano with a 72 kilometers wide caldera. Yellowstone's biodiversity is astounding, 67 mammal species including bison, gray wolves, and grizzly bears. The park was crucial for the recovery of the American wolf, reintroduced in 1995 after 70 years of absence. Its 290 waterfalls, like the 94-meter Lower Falls, contrast with glacial valleys and pine forests. In winter, the landscape transforms into a frozen realm where geysers create natural ice sculptures. Yellowstone faces challenges like global warming, reducing snow cover, and overcrowding 4 million annual visitors. Measures like marked trails and controlled hours protect its fragile ecosystems. Intriguingly, the park breathes. The ground rises and falls up to 15 centimeters yearly due to underground magma activity. From the Grand Prismatic Spring, the largest U.S. hot spring, to ochre-toned canyons, Yellowstone is a living geological lab. Its landscapes inspired the global conservation concept, proving wilderness can coexist with human admiration. A place where Earth reveals its creative and destructive power at every turn. 4. Christ the Redeemer. Atop the majestic Corcovado Mountain, 710 meters above sea level, stands Christ the Redeemer, the stone embrace welcoming the world. This 30-meter-tall statue, equivalent to a 10-story building with its 28-meter-wide outstretched arms, is not just an icon of Rio de Janeiro, but of all Brazil. Inaugurated on October 12, 1931, after 9 years of planning, it represents the perfect marriage of art, engineering, and faith. The masterpiece by the numbers, 6 million triangular soapstone tiles clad its surface, chosen for durability against weather. 1,145 tons total weight, supported by reinforced concrete. 220 steps lead to the base viewpoint, now accessible by elevators. 4 visible faces, designed by French sculptor Paul Landowski and executed by Brazilian engineer Heitor da Silva Costa. Surprising facts. The original design had Christ holding a globe in one hand and a cross in the other. Lighting now changes colors for events, e.g. blue for the UN, green, yellow during the World Cup. About 2 million annual visitors arrive via the historic cog train, dating to 1885, or Winding Road. Modern challenges. The statue averages 6 lightning strikes yearly, requiring upgraded lightning rods. Urban pollution and strong winds demand constant maintenance. A 2010 restoration included stone cleaning, crack repairs, and accessibility improvements. Declared a World Heritage Site in 2012, Christ the Redeemer is more than a religious monument. It symbolizes Brazilian culture, witnessing weddings, protests, and sports celebrations. From its viewpoint, the vista encompasses Sugarloaf Mountain, Copacabana, and Ipanema beaches, and Guanabara Bay, offering one of the world's most spectacular urban panoramas. 5. Ha Long Bay. A labyrinth of 1,769 limestone islands emerges from the emerald waters of the Gulf of Tonkin, creating the surreal landscape of Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO site since 1994. This geological spectacle, formed over 500 million years, spans 1,553 km in northeastern Vietnam. Secrets of the Bay. Surprise Cave. Hang Sung Sot hides stalactites dripping over internal lakes. Floating villages like Qua Van, where 300 wooden house families live on fishing and pearl farming. Unique fauna includes endangered white-headed langurs and fishing eagles nesting on cliffs. Striking facts. Ha Long means descending dragon, based on myths of island-creating dragons. The tallest karst towers exceed 100 meters, includes 4 fishing villages and 17 inhabited islands with private beaches. Unique experiences, sailing traditional junks among animal-shaped islands, e.g. fighting cock or stone dog, kayaking hidden lagoons accessible only at low tide, overnighting on boats under starry skies, far from light pollution, threats and conservation, plastic pollution and mass tourism, 4 million annual visitors, risk the ecosystem. Since 2021, Vietnam has restricted boats to 500 operating simultaneously and banned single-use plastics. With waters shifting from jade green to golden at sunset, Ha Long remains Vietnam's jewel, where geology and culture merge in harmony. 6. Notre Dame Cathedral, Paris. The majestic Notre Dame, built between 1163 and 1345 on the Ile de la Cité, is the pinnacle of French Gothic and a silent witness to 850 years of Parisian history. Its twin 69-meter towers, 96-meter spire, destroyed in the 2019 fire, and 28 flying buttresses represent a medieval architectural revolution. Highlights: 3 13-meter diameter rose windows with 13th-century stained glass cast mystical colored light. Houses priceless relics like Christ's crown of thorns and France's most famous organ, 8,000 pipes. The 54 gargoyles added in the 1800s served as drainage and symbolic protectors. Historical stage: Napoleon's 1804 coronation, Charles de Gaulle's 1970 funeral, and Joan of Arc's 1909 beatification. The 2019 fire destroyed 2 to 3 of the roof, but spared the main structure. Restoration. Budget: $846 million, 1,000 ancient oaks selected to rebuild the spire by 2024 Paris Olympics. Inspired Victor Hugo's 1831 novel, saving it from obscurity. More than a monument, Notre Dame is Paris's soul, a symbol of resilience, reborn from ashes. 7. Iguazu Falls. A UNESCO site since 1984, Iguazu Falls is the world's most spectacular waterfall system, 275 drops across 2.7 kilometers. The Devil's Throat, 82 meters tall, 700 meter wide, roars with 1/500 of water per second, enough to fill 5 Olympic pools every minute. Protected by national parks, Argentina, Brazil, the area hosts 2,200 plant species and wildlife like jaguars and toucans. Experiences: Argentina's lower circuit takes you to the fall's base. Brazil's Macuco Safari brings boats within meters of cascades. A 1-kilometer walkway leads to the Devil's Throat, where perpetual rainbows form. Threatened by droughts, 2020 saw an 80% flow drop. The falls are a climate change indicator. Reforestation and hydrologic monitoring programs aim to protect them. A sensory marvel. The waters roar, mist on your skin, and vibrant sunsets create indelible memories, a testament to nature's untamed power in South America's heart. 8. Angkor Wat. Built in the 12th century by King Suryavarman II, Angkor Wat is the world's largest religious complex, 162.6 hectares. This mountain temple, originally dedicated to Vishnu, blends Hindu and Buddhist architecture. Its 5 central towers symbolize Mount Meru, the Hindu universe's axis, while intricate bas-reliefs depict Mahabharata and Ramayana epics. Astronomical precision. During equinoxes, the sun rises precisely over the main tower, The 1200 Memtu Furs of carved galleries showcase mythological scenes with stunning detail. Built with 5 million tons of sandstone, transported 50 kilometers without mortar, it showcases advanced Khmer engineering. Rediscovered in 1860 after centuries of abandonment, Angkor Wat now faces climate and tourist threats, 2.6 million annual visitors. Conservation uses laser scanning and traditional Khmer techniques. At dawn, as towers emerge from mist, you feel the Khmer civilization's grandeur, a testament to humanity's quest for eternity in stone. 9. Maldives. This archipelago of 1,190 coral islands is Earth's lowest country, 80% under 1 meter elevation. Its waters, 50-meter visibility, host the Indian Ocean's most diverse reefs, 250 coral and 1,000 tropical fish species. Highlights: atolls range from local islands, Marfushi, to luxury overwater villas, Conrad Maldives. Marine life: giant manta rays up to 7 mm at Hanifaru Bay, June-November. Whale sharks in Ari Atoll. Unique experiences: underwater dining at Ithar, world's first submarine restaurant. Glass floor rooms. Existential threat: the UN predicts the Maldives could be uninhabitable by 2100 due to rising seas. Innovative solutions: Malé is protected by a 3-meter seawall. The artificial island Hulu Malé was built 2 meters above sea level. Eco-resorts like Soneva Fushi use solar power and full recycling systems. Beyond luxury, the Maldives is a climate action call. Its coral farming and marine protection programs are global models. As bioluminescent waves glow on Vadhu's shores, this fragile paradise demands our conservation efforts. 10. Eiffel Tower. Paris's undisputed icon was built in just 2 years, 2 months and 5 days, 1887-1889, for the World's Fair. At 324 meters, including antennas, this 10,100-ton iron structure was initially scorned as a metal monster, but now draws nearly 7 million annual visitors, the world's most visited paid monument. Engineering marvels: expands 15 centimeters in summer due to thermal metal expansion, sways up to 9 centimeters in strong winds. 20,000 lights twinkle nightly, consuming 4% of original system energy. The Le Jules Verne restaurant, 125 meters up, offers gourmet dining with panoramic views. Evolution, 2022 upgrades, energy-efficient LEDs, glass floors on the first level, saved from 1909 demolition by its utility as a radio antenna, critical in WWI. A symbol of Parisian romance, the Eiffel Tower has inspired 2,000 global replicas, but none match its magic. When it lights up at dusk, becoming a golden beacon over the city of light, it stands as the ultimate testament to human ambition, proof that the temporary can become eternal. At the end of this journey through the world's wonders, it's clear these places are more than dots on a map. They are witnesses to history, culture, and nature's power. The Taj Mahal teaches us that love can petrify into beauty, while Yellowstone reveals Earth as alive and breathing. Iguazu Falls and Ha Long Bay remind us that water is the finest artist, sculpting breathtaking landscapes. From the Maldives to the Eiffel Tower, these wonders are a call to conservation and awe. In a changing world, they remain beacons of hope, proving that even the fragile can endure with our care. May this voyage inspire not just travel, but also the protection of these legacies, so future generations may feel the same wonder when beholding them. The adventure ends here, but the marvel lingers.